practicing today. Oh, that was loud. We hear you. Yes, we know. Okay. Page 97 is where we're at. Page 97. We're reviewing who, which clause, easy peasy cheesy. So it's a group of words that describes a noun. That's what its job is. And it starts with who or which, and it's a type of pronoun. So it says here, answer these questions orally. That just means like verbally with your mouth. So who remembers, when do we use who? Or it says, what does who refer to?
I know.
Weston.
Like at the bottom, look at the bottom. The princess hid the 3 gifts. The princess who hid the 3 gifts.
Okay, so you use it after a person, maybe, or even an animal that's pretending to be like a person.
After a noun.
Yes.
Pronoun. It has to be after something.
Yes, a noun or pronoun, I agree, but not just any noun. Like you wouldn't use who if you're talking about your hat, right? Because your hat is not a boy or a girl. It's a thing. It's an it, right? So that's when you use which.
Weston, who owns the hat?
Yes, Weston, who owns the hat? But if the hat which belongs to Weston, did you hear that one? The hat which belongs to Weston. If I'm talking about the hat, it's got to be which. If I'm talking about Weston, it's got to be who. So it depends on what noun is right before that.
I don't think I've ever used which before.
I bet you have. You probably don't even realize it. But do you know the little red hen? We probably used who a bunch in that one. We used it as a question though, didn't we? Like, who will help me? Who will help me? Who will help me? But when we're talking about an animal that's pretending to be a person, that's when we use who also. Okay.
Like little red hen, the little red hen. Who?
Yes. Okay, look down. I'm down here now where it says sentences with the same subject can be combined with a who, which clause. Let's read these together. See where it says the soldier? Let's read that sentence. Ready, read. The soldier lost his cloak. Okay, hold on. Let's wait for Weston. Got it? Okay. And then the next sentence, ready, read. The soldier was upset. And then the next one, ready, read. The soldier who was upset lost his cloak. Do you see how they combined those two? And they put who?
The other way, like the soldier who lost his cloak. The soldier was upset that he lost his cloak. And there's a that clause.
There's a that clause. There you go. Look at the two at the bottom here. There's 2 more sentences. Let's read those. Hold on. Ready, read. The princess tricked the soldiers and the princess hid the 3 gifts. How can we combine those? Raise your hand. With using a who or a which. What do you think, Delilah?
I don't know.
You're close. You're really close, Rylan.
The princess who tricked the soldiers hid the 3 gifts.
Yes. Did you hear that, Delilah? I need you to stop on your drawing, okay? So that she said the princess who tricked the soldiers hid the 3 gifts. Is there another way we can do it? Can we switch those two?
But the princess.
Hold on, let me hear Hallie say it. Go ahead, Hallie.
Princess.
Wait, try that again.
The 3 gifts which the princess tricks the soldiers.
Oh, you're pretty close. You're pretty close. Okay, Weston, what do you think?
The princess who hid the 3 gifts tricked the soldiers.
There you go. So see how he switched it? We got to start with princess because that's the subject. We can't forget about her, right? She's the main part. So now I want you to pick which way you like best, and I want you to write it on the lines at the bottom. So you can either put the princess who tricked the soldiers hid the 3 gifts, or the princess who hid the 3 gifts tricked the soldiers. Either way. So Camden, go ahead and write that down at the bottom. Start with the princess who, and don't forget commas around the who. So there should be a comma right before the who and then after the who clause. Yeah, there you go. So that whole clause Got it? Oh, you don't have to erase the whole thing. Oh, hold on, I think you have it.
No, I accidentally.
Oh,
Who is spelled with W-H.
yes, yes. Yep, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. What was I gonna say? You guys are pretty good about using this in your writing already. You use who and which already as a dress up. So that's good. You got it. Who tricked? The soldiers. You got it.
I'm writing the princess who hid the three gifts tricked the soldiers.
Yep, that one works too. Either way. And when you're ready, you can turn to page 99. Yep, but hold on. We have a couple people still writing. Everybody's ready.
I put the princess who hid the three gifts tricked the soldiers.
That's a good one.
Period, capital.
Okay, you guys keep writing. You're almost done. I'm gonna have Weston go ahead and read our sentence today.
The second soldier who wandered hopelessly came to the same lonely forest. That too is really bothering me.
I was just gonna say the same thing. It was bothering me too.
And
What
that
should we
who is
put?
gonna be a which clause?
That's true. You already got it.
Hopelessly.
Hold on. Slow down for a second. How should we spell two?
T-O-O.
No.
T-O.
T-O. Just T-O. Remember, T-O-O is also, and it's not gonna fit there with the word also. So T-O. Oh, you already did it? So then,
Hopelessly came to the same lonely forest.
not all that. Hold on. Let's talk about the vocabulary, which is wandered. Do you guys know what wandered means?
No.
What is wandered, Hallie? Don't know where you're going. It's like, yeah, without any kind of direction, just kind of wandering around. Okay, good. 2 articles, mark those by yourself. You guys are already working. I can see that. 2 nouns. So Delilah, where are the 2 nouns?
Hey, I know.
No, I know,
Where's
Weston.
that?
Hold on. I know you know. Hold on a second. Soldier and forest. Very good. I'll have you do the adjectives, Weston. There's 3 of them.
Okay. Second.
Yes. 2 more.
Wander.
No, that's going to be an action. So that's a verb. Look at forest. What would describe the forest?
The lonely.
Lonely. And then what's the other adjective? What's the other adjective that you see there? Oh, you don't know? It's right before lonely.
Same.
Same. That's right. I heard Rylan say it too. Same. Very good. Okay. How about Levi? What about the ly adverb?
Hopelessly.
Hopelessly. That was easy. And then Rylan, the who which clause?
Wandered hopelessly.
Who wandered hopelessly. So put parentheses around those. And you're gonna label it with W/W for that.
I like W/W.
And then we have the subject verb pairs. So Hallie, where are the verbs? And then Camden, you can do the subjects. Wandered and came. You're right. Those are the 2 verbs. And then what are the 2 subjects, Camden?
2 subjects for soldier.
Yes.
I know. Who?
Good. You got it. Is that what you were going to say, Weston?
No, I was gonna say hopelessly because who is in front of wandered and wandered is the verb.
Yeah, but the whole who clause is actually talking about the soldier. So when you use who, it's referring to the soldier. So it almost acts like a pronoun. And that's why we put the subject on top of who. So who is the subject?
But did anyone
And
notice
wandered.
there ain't no pronouns in this one?
Right, that's true. Okay, capital, that's easy. The, and mark, that's easy, period. And homophone, we already fixed. So we are done with grammar.
We forgot to do prepositional phrase.
Oh, we did forget to do prepositional phrase. Do you know what it is, Weston? Anybody? To
To the same lonely forest.
good. I see this is marked too. Good job, you guys. To the same lonely forest. Thank you. I almost forgot that. You guys finished up The Little Red Hen. I have time for 2 people to read their story if you want. You don't have to. You already read yours. I remember on Zoom, huh? We had Zoom last week. That was weird.
Dude, were you just sitting right there the whole time?
I was at home in my other house, but I have a whiteboard like this at my other house, so it looks the same.
Your house looked exactly like this.
I know. It does. Anybody want to read their story? The Little Red Hen?
Can I read it again? Can I read mine again?
You typed yours, but oh, that's okay. No, you already had a chance. I can pull yours up from here, Camden. You want to read it on my computer? I'm sorry, Levi's. Sorry. I was looking at Camden when I said that. So sorry. Do you want me to read it? Yes, I do. I want to. You guys need to finish it because we're moving on. So we got a lot going on. Let me read Levi's, not Camden's. I'm going to read Levi's as soon as I find it here. Okay, let's see. Where are you, Levi? It's Walker, huh? That's your last name? Okay, because it's under Noel. Got it. Okay, all right, listen, Weston. Who will help the hen? That's his title. Little Red Hen was a joyful, busy chicken with chicks. Cat, who was living near her, was lazy and always tired. Then there's the extremely hungry and sleepy pig who always wants to eat and sleep. The rat who is always glaring at himself in the mirror and was always carefree. One day in the barnyard, Little Red Hen found a wheat seed. Suddenly she had an idea to plant the seed, which would turn into bread. She cried out, "Who will help me plant the seed?" The cat replied, "Not I." And the pig answered, "Not I." And the rat yelled, "Not I." So the little red hen did it. Soon it grows and the hen yelps. I like that. "Who will help me cut the wheat?" The cat exclaimed, "Not I." And the pig yelled, "Not I." And the rat exclaimed, "Not I." So the hen did it. Then she yelled, "Who will thresh the wheat?" But the cat declared, "Not I." And the pig replied, "Not I." And the rat told her, "Not I." Good job not using said. I was looking for that. So the hen, who had done everything, did it herself. So now she yelled, "Who will help me make the bread?" And they all exclaimed, "Not I." So the hen, who was disappointed, did it. The cat was too lazy to help, and the pig was asleep, snoring, and the rat was glaring in the mirror. Soon the smell of the bread lofted into the air and got caught in the breeze. Then the hen yelled out, "Who will help eat?" And the cat screamed, "I will." And the pig snorted, "I will." And the rat squeaked, "I will." "No," the hen yelled, "I will, me and my chicks." And they happily did that. Good job. Let's clap for him. Good job, Levi. Very good. And you did not use said or go or went or any of those banned words or think or thought. You know them all now, huh? That's good. So
They said, "See, stop."
we're
They
gonna
thought go away.
get out your binders. Everybody should put away their grammar books. You should have binders out now. We're gonna put away Little Red Hen because we're done with it. Unless you're still working on it. If you are, Weston, leave it in your front pocket. If you're still working on it, leave it in the front pocket. If you're finished, you should have another binder that you're keeping your finished stuff
So
in.
instead of said, one time I used learned it in the story.
Ah,
Learn it.
and then you guys are gonna get out the next week. And I think, did we already get it out? The Sahara?
My mom got my video.
Oh, good. Make sure you don't mix those up, okay?
Let's see, look what my mom did.
Oh, good. She printed it. Nice. So all the stuff for the deserts, keep that out. We're gonna look at that today. So, but all the stuff for the red hen though, I need you to put it away.
What week is it? My mom.
It's week 9. It should be out because we were working on it on Zoom last
I know,
week.
I told my mom, she just told me do it anyway. I told her. Now I have to find it. What page
So
is it?
keep out, you should have, this is for deserts. Okay, perfect. And then you should put away the red hen. Make sure you have deserts out.
Okay, here we go. When you're working.
Oh. Yep. All of that. Yep. And your notes. You should have notes in there too. Okay, good. Don't forget that line paper with your notes. We're gonna start with that. All right, we left off, I think we set up your keyword outline on the back of your notes. Well, let's look at your notes first. When I say notes, it's this page where we drew that little funnel on the other side of that.
Okay. I
You
didn't
see
write
where the funnel is?
anything yet.
Okay, good.
I didn't write anything yet. Was I supposed to? Mrs. C, was I supposed to write something on here?
No, yours looks good. Let's see, okay, that's little red hen. You wanna keep that because you're not done. Keep that there. Were you on the Zoom last week? You were? Okay, so you watched the recording? Okay. Maybe, is it back here? No. I don't see your stuff for deserts. That's week 10. It should be week 9.
If you want, you can use some of my stuff.
Because this is all little red hen. Uh-oh, I don't know where your stuff is. Maybe it's back. Let me check back here. In case it got moved back here. No.
Oh, Mrs. C.
That's really
I forgot to bring
old.
you some.
Oh, yeah. Next time. Oh, this is all old stuff, huh? Okay, so you can stick that in there because that's old too.
Mrs. C, have you actually
Is this your
ever?
backpack right here?
Yeah. Have you actually ever had a squirrel? Mrs. C?
I have never had squirrel.
It does so good.
I
Me
believe
and
you.
my sister skinned them out by ourselves.
So since you're next to Levi, I'll have you just look off of his for now, okay? Because I don't know where your stuff is, so you might have left it at home. After it's, is that yours or is that?
Yes, I
yours?
went far into the soldiers, and I figured out that the soldiers was actually nose tree because he ate an apple and his nose doesn't.
Let's look at the notes. Did you find yours yet? Or you're looking for it? For deserts? Oh, good. Yeah. So the page we're looking at first. This line, oh wait. You know how we took notes last time? Were you there? Did you take the notes?
But now we're gonna work numbers.
Hold on, Weston, please, okay? Just give me a second here. I gotta help her out. Ah, here it is. Got it. This page that looks kind of like this, that's the page we're gonna start with. We're gonna review
Yes.
what we do when you write a report summarizing multiple references. Remember how we talked about the first 3 letters in the word summarizing is S-U-M, but really it should be S-O-M-E. So Delilah, I need you to close that up, okay? I need you to pay attention. Because what we're doing is telling some of the information that we read. And right now we're going to learn about deserts. We're not going to tell everything about deserts. We're only telling some things about deserts. How do we know what to pick if we have a bunch of facts, like 50 facts? How do we know? Interesting and important. Those 2 things is what you're going to be looking for, is what you think is interesting or important. Something important could be like where they are located in the world, something like that. And then we talked about topic clincher. Who remembers the topic clincher rule? Do you remember it?
Topic, sentence, and the clincher sentence must repeat or reflect 2 or 3 key.
Wow, you nailed it. Okay, everybody do it together. You guys ready? Get your hands ready. The topic sentence and the clincher sentence must repeat or reflect 2 or 3 key words. Now this time, Delilah, I want to hear your voice too. Okay, we're going to do it again. Ready, go. The topic sentence and the clincher sentence must repeat or reflect 2 or 3 key words. And what does it mean to repeat? What does that mean?
Keep doing.
The same word. If you're talking about a word, it's going to be exactly the same word. What if you're reflecting? What does that mean?
Like not using the same word like see, said, say, saw.
Okay, yes.
Like using similar words.
Similar. Yes. Have you heard of similes before? Those words are similar. Like if I had the word cold, freezing, cold and freezing, chilly, icy, something like that. Okay, good. So now turn your paper over to the other side where we have our outline here, and we have Roman numeral 1, and then we have 1 through 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have the word clincher, and we have the word topic way over here. You guys have that one too?
No.
So write that in the margin if you don't have it. And then you should have Sahara, desert. I hear that. Desert. And then we have a blank, or did we put largest? Ah, largest and a fire. Okay, good. So we got largest and a fire. I don't know how to draw fire, but that's fire.
So how do you draw fire is?
Hold on, Weston. Delilah.
You call it
Roman numerals.
your turn.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Okay, let's look at the Sahara article now. Find that in your stack of desert stuff. The Sahara one.
Oh yeah.
The one that's about the Sahara Desert.
We have 8 of them.
This one. And yes, we underlined 8 of them. You're right. So let's look at that. We already read it. So now is the part where we have to pick and choose what topics, what details we're going to put here with our keywords.
We're gonna put number 1 of course.
Look at number 1, Weston. What does number 1 say?
The world's largest hot desert is the Sahara Desert. We should use that one as
Well,
our...
guess what? We already used it. It's in your Roman numeral 1, right? So we don't have to use that one anymore. We got it. How about what's number 2, Delilah? What did you underline for number 2?
Atlantic Ocean to the Red Sea.
That's a lot of words. There's a lot of keywords in there. So I have an idea for that. By the way, that's important. We decided knowing where the desert is important. I like that word stretches. So I'm going to put stretches first. You write this too. This is going to be for number 1, stretches. And you said African and then the word continent. By the way, I'm going to show you on this map right here. It's pretty cool. Here's the United States over here. This big right here. You see
I've been
it?
to Canada above on my...
See Florida right here. You got Mexico down here. See it? Okay.
Yeah.
This is, yep, this is Africa, this continent here. And the Sahara Desert is that whole tan spot. It goes all the way over here to Saudi Arabia too. But look how it's the same size as the whole United States. The Sahara Desert is the same size as the whole United States. Isn't that crazy?
So if I wanted to travel around the whole United States in like 1 whole year, that's how big the Sahara
Yes,
is.
yes, it's crazy, isn't it? All that sand and
like-
desert, it's hot there too.
If we could turn America to Africa.
Okay,
that
hold on,
means
Weston,
we-
if you have something to say, I need you to raise your hand, okay, sweetie? Does anybody know north, south, east, west? You guys know that?
Yeah.
Do you have something to remind you of where north, south, east, west is? Never eat soggy worms. Oh yeah, I remember yours. What's yours?
Never eat soggy waffles.
Yes, how about you?
Never eat soggy waffles.
Same one. That's what I learned too.
Never eat slimy worms.
Slimy worms. That's a good one. Okay, so we have from the west, I'm going to go like this. West, a capital W, an arrow, and an east. That means because west is this way and east is that way. So basically what we're saying is the whole continent, it stretches across from west to east. That's how big it is. That we can use as symbols and we don't have to count that as a word. What about Levi? What do you have for number 3 on your article?
Is mostly of vastness.
Oh, this one's consisting mostly.
Vast sand seas, home herbs. This desert seriously shifts around all the time as if wild.
How can we put that in keywords, do you think? What are some keywords from that sentence we should use?
Sands.
Yeah, sand seas. What about what they're called? Ergs. I think that would be important. How about we do ergs? Yeah, and maybe sand and shifts. I like those words. I heard you say alive too, but now we're out of words. Ergs, and let's put that in quotes. That's what they're called. Sand, where the sand shifts. So you could say something like, there is something called ergs where the sand shifts around like it's alive. It does. So it just means like the wind blows over it and it's moving the sand all the time. And it looks like it's alive. Like a wave.
Ocean sand all the way to the beach.
Remember, you gotta raise your hand. I know you have a lot to share, but try to remember to raise your hand. How about number 4, Hallie? What do you have for 4?
I didn't write it because I couldn't think, so I'm trying to.
Oh, okay, that's okay. And you don't have yours. How about Ryland? What do you have for 4?
If water runs underground near the surface, green fertile places called oases appear.
Underground water. And that's called an oasis. How about we put underground? Underground is one word. It's one of those compound words where you have 2 words put together into one. Underground, water, and oasis. I like that. Oasis. And then I'm going to draw a little stick figure here because it's telling us that's where they live. So that'll remind us that people live there. Underground water, oasis, and then a little guy. That would be kind of cool, huh? How about Delilah? Oh, go ahead. Do you want to say something?
Do you guys have chicken nuggets?
I don't think they have chicken nuggets in the Sahara Desert, sadly.
Probably just set
So
them
you probably wouldn't live very long, Delilah, there, so don't go there.
Yeah, probably just set them
I
out.
can't go
and
there
play.
and chicken nuggets.
Yeah, you need chicken nuggets.
But what if I just brought them?
Well, you could if you're okay eating them cold.
I don't
No,
know.
you would set them
Okay,
aside.
then you'll be fine. Bring them with you. So what do you have for 6? Are we on number 6 on our facts here, I think? What do you have, Delilah, for 6 on your facts?
No, we're actually on 5. We just did 4.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
what's 5?
People can live near oases.
Okay, so I have the guy, so I kind of combined that one. What do you have for 6 then? Oh, yeah. And then we're gonna name some creatures, huh? So, yeah, so, but instead of creatures, can we call them animals, I'm thinking? Animals? Creatures? You like creatures?
Me too.
Okay, let's put creatures.
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 But it kind of sounds like they're talking about.
Yeah. It's true. So when you write it, you probably need to clarify that. And what else can we put there, Delilah?
People are kind of creatures.
That's exactly what Hallie just said. Creatures, what about the creatures in that sentence?
Farm animal.
What did it say about the creatures?
You can say creatures live. Creatures live. And you could put like a long line,
Okay.
and then without, and just draw a picture of water.
You guys like that idea?
Yeah.
Creatures live, oh, my marker, here we go, live and draw a long line without, and then I'm just gonna draw some water drops.
Draw a little cup of water.
Or a cup of water, whatever makes sense to you. That's good, Delilah. Did I do it the way you were thinking? Well, you probably did water different than me, but I just did drops of water. Okay. And then I think we're on 7. We have 7 and 8 on your list there left. So Weston, what do you have for 7?
What do I have for
7.
avoiding the horrific heat of the day, viper lizards, sand foxes, and gerbils stay on the earth in their burrows.
So maybe we just list the animals. Can we just pick 3 of those animals or maybe draw? Maybe we can.
Foxes, lizards, and gerbils.
Yeah, gerbils is how you say that one. I like that. Foxes. If you like to add a viper, you can draw a snake. Those are pretty easy to draw. Lizards. Does lizards have 2 Z's or just 1 Z? Just 1?
2.
Does it have 2?
No, 1.
Just 1. Yeah. Lizards. And you said, oh, gerbils. And if you want, you can draw a snake. I got them out of order. That's okay.
Snakes.
Oh, yeah, vipers. Yeah, but you can put it in any order. It doesn't really matter. It's pronounced gerbil. Gerbils are like hamsters. Have you ever seen a hamster before? They're really cute. They're little. They're almost like little mice, but a short tail. Oh, really? That's cute. I've never seen one in the wild like that. Rylan?
My friend has a chinchilla.
Oh, those are cute too. Those are
a dog.
kind of like a rabbit, but they have a long tail like a squirrel, huh? They're kind of a mix between the two. It's cool. I'm gonna help you write your, you should have your outline on here. Let's see. I'm gonna have you go like this. And then this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then I'm gonna make that word adventure. So
I made it a burrow. I made my snake a burrow.
I'm sorry, I'm in your way, Holly. So next to where it says Roman numeral 1, right here at the very top, make sure you put this one, okay? Got it.
See,
Yes.
make a burrow for your snake.
A burrow? How do you make a burrow?
Make a triangle, except for don't fill it in. Now put a circle inside the triangle.
Like that?
And then he can go in the circle.
Okay. All right, one more fact I think we had on the back. Does anybody want to read the last fact we underlined? Go ahead, Rylan.
Amazingly, camels which provide transformation in this year can go for nearly a week without water.
Ooh, so there's a couple good facts in there. So what should we say about camels? We have 2 different facts inside that one sentence. What should we say? I think we got to talk about the camels.
Transportation?
Yeah, okay, transportation. And then maybe 1 week and then no water, something like that.
I thought they go 14 days, 2 weeks.
Does it say 1 week or 2 weeks? I'm going to put the number 1 week, and then I'm going to draw a water droplet and circle it and cross it out. That means without water. So make sure you write that down, Delilah. Camels, transportation, they can go 1 week without water. That's what that means. You guys did good with that. Okay. Now you should have a Roman numeral 2. You guys have that on your page too, and 1 through 6 again, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blanchard, and go ahead and write this on yours too, Camden.
I didn't have one.
Okay, good. The next desert is called the Gobi Desert, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Gobi desert, and then I want you to find that And we're gonna think of another word to put here with the Gobi Desert. And then we're gonna look for facts to underline in that one. So see how we didn't tell everything? We picked and choose the facts that we wanted to put the keywords here, and this is what we're gonna use to write our paragraph. So keep writing. Delilah? No. Maybe though, I don't think so.
Chickens are.
So I don't think they have any
funny because
McDonald's.
they're-
That's what you
well,
would need there.
There is a chicken flu and it's going on around, so there isn't that much eggs. That means not much chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that also means probably it's gonna affect the chicken too, as far as it's not the only.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's more eggs as well.
They have that eaten by bears.
Oh, that's sad. We have predators too.
My dad said there's more chickens in the world.
Get
than
out
there is-
Gobi Desert. So get this out. All of you get this one out. The
Go
Gobi
Gobi.
Desert. Got it? Gobi,
Go Gobi
good.
Desert.
Yes.
Where is the Gobi Desert on there?
The Gobi Desert is actually, we're gonna find out where that is, but it's actually in Asia, and it's right here.
Again.
right here where the tan spot is here. China, it's pretty big. Yep, in China, next to China, Mongolia. So we're gonna read about that. So I'm gonna read it and you guys underline. Yes.
Oh, if I have it.
Uh-oh. Did you lose it?
You can go off the line.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Just make sure you're looking through all these.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Number five.
Number 5.
I'm gonna read this. You guys underline, but don't underline everything. Just underline what you think is interesting or important. Okay, got it? I'm gonna start with the first paragraph. A desert is an area where little rain or snowfall occurs, so conditions are hostile to life. That just means it's hard to live there. I think it's pronounced hostile, even though it has a E at the end, hostile. Certainly, this definition fits the Gobi Desert, a cold desert. The Gobi stretches across southern Mongolian and northern China. I think that's a good sentence to underline right here, and that's where this is, right here, right under Mongolia. Right between, see where it says Mongolia and China, right between those two.
Number 1 and 2. I like the first sentence.
Okay. Remember, we can't underline too many, so try not to underline everything.
So I can only do like 7 of them.
Yeah. And then we'll have to pick and choose from there. Because the towering Himalaya mountains block clouds from bringing rain to the Gobi, less than 10 inches or 25 centimeters of moisture fall there per year. The Gobi's features are unique. Within the region are Mongolia's spectacular flaming cliffs, called so because they appear reddish. There, the first known fossilized dinosaur eggs were found. That's interesting.
Wait,
Do you know what fossilized means? Camden.
Turned into like all the time turned into a rock.
Yes, it's been there so long underground, under the dirt, that it just changes. Yeah, and it becomes like a rock. You're right. So they found dinosaur eggs. Those have got to be big. Has anybody seen Jurassic Park? I watched it just the other day and it always creeps me out. I'm always like, oh. But anyway, they have big dinosaur eggs. Big.
Yeah, remember the dinosaurs on computer?
Okay, let's keep going. I'm in the middle of the second paragraph, Weston, where it says other fossils include the claws of the Velociraptor mongoliensis and a complete Protoceratops skeleton. On another day, one might hear the sand sing. Hungary elves, meaning singing sands, is a site where conditions allow the wind to buffet the sands and produce an eerie roaring note. You know what that means, eerie roaring note? Kind of creepy, like kind of like a ghost sound, or like cartoons,
I
you know.
know YouTube more. This is so good.
But when the wind blows, it makes that sound across the sand. Isn't that crazy? So it's almost like the sand is singing. So the other one said the sand was moving like it's alive, and this one says it's singing. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Animals of the Gobi are rugged. That just means they're tough animals. Musk oxen, rodents called jerboas, Mongolian donkeys, wolves, and the rarely sighted snow leopard survive in that harsh climate.
Where is that?
The critically endangered wild Bactrian camel, you guys recognize that name? Wild Bactrian camel? We learned about those guys. Is a particularly adaptive animal. It can live and reproduce in radioactive hot zones, tolerate extremes of temperature, and even drink salt water. Drinking salt water. And that's it. That's the end of that one.
Okay, I got my 7.
If you didn't get enough, we can look at it again as we go. 7 or about that. It just kind of depends on what you picked.
I got 4.
Delilah? Okay, that's okay. We'll help you. But what did we read at the very beginning about the Gobi Desert? Remember, the Sahara Desert's the largest, hottest one. What can we say about the Gobi Desert?
Gobi stretches across southern Mongolia.
It's cold, and yeah, maybe we could do stretches. Let's do that for number 1. Stretches again. Stretches across Mongolia, southern Mongolia. I'm going to put S Mongolia and in China. That way we don't have to use those words. We still have 3 words. Stretches, South Mongolia, and China.
Stretches what now?
Oops, for number 2 though, you're going to put Gobi Desert. That's first right here.
Stretches what now?
Stretches, S Mongolia. See where I have it here, Weston?
South Mongolia.
And northern China, in China. S Mongolia and China. Delilah, what's another fact that you underlined or that you found interesting? And you can pick any of them at this point.
Water.
Water?
Water.
What about it?
Salt water.
What about salt water?
That camels can drink salt water.
Okay, so let's save that for later when we talk about the animals. What's another one before that that you underlined?
Animals. Animals of the Gobi Desert are rugged.
Rugged, okay, which means they're tough, right? We could talk about the animals next. That would be okay. Do you guys want to save that? Well, I know Levi's thinking maybe we should save it. What do you think, Weston? Is there another fact that you underlined?
Yes.
Which one did you underline?
A cold desert, the Gobi Desert stretches.
We already got that.
10 inches. Wait. Mongolia and northern China because form Himalaya.
Towering Himalaya.
Mountains block clouds from bringing rain to the Gobi Desert. Then 10 inches, 25 centimeters.
Yeah, did you guys underline that one too?
Yeah, that's interesting.
No, you didn't. You did.
That's interesting.
Okay, it is interesting. So, but if you don't want to include that in your paragraph, you don't have to if you have others that you like better. But how can we put that, Weston, in 3 key words?
25 centimeters.
Well, I don't think that's the most important keyword. What's the most important? What mountains are we talking about?
The Himalaya.
Himalaya. Let's start with that word. Himalaya. And then let's put MT for mountains. And then Weston, what do the Himalaya mountains do in that sentence?
Block snow from Gobi Desert.
Block snow. Or block clouds, I think it said, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a cloud here. Block clouds. And then what does that do? It blocks the clouds so that keeps the rain from coming, right?
Yeah. How about we put N rain?
Or we could do like a little rain cloud here, like this.
How about we turn our cloud
And then we
into a rain cloud?
Yeah, except for we need the word cloud. If we mix
I
that,
know, like if we can create a rain cloud, meaning like it'll block the cloud with the rain.
you can do that. You can do that. That's a good idea.
We only have two.
Oh. Guess we could put another word, huh? Or we could just leave it 2 words. That's okay too. Bring new rain to the great less than 10 inches.
How about 5 to 10, 25 centimeters? That's pretty
We can put the word less and then 10 IN. That way we have 3 words. Less 10 in. Less than 10 in.
hidden.
You're out of room?
Yeah.
You don't have to include that part then, that's okay.
I'm almost out.
How about, what else do you guys have underlined? What else do you have? Oh, you don't have yours, huh? That's okay, keep writing. Go ahead, Hallie.
Awesome dinosaur.
Ooh, yes, I like that one for sure. First known fossilized dinosaur eggs. We could do first, do you know how to write first with a number?
Yeah.
What is it? 1 ST.
Dude, I know it because I've played Mario Kart so much, and my sister always gets first.
First, and then it's fossilized dinosaur. Yep. Egg and then found. That's what I'm thinking. Is that what you're thinking too? Okay. I like that. However you guys want to put it what makes sense to you. You got to catch up to us though, so as soon as you're done with that.
Looks like it's years. And it's
My egg doesn't
yeah,
have
put
really-
spots on it. That way.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or like in Jurassic Park, you put a little crack in it. It's coming out.
I put a little dinosaur head on.
I watched I think it was the 3rd one, the one with blue. Remember the 3? That's the 3rd one, right?
We watched the first one.
The first one.
Or sisters.
Oh, that's cool. The 3rd one's really scary. I was scared.
When was the third one made?
Like
I made cracks on the top of my egg.
2015 or something
I
like
made
that.
cracks on mine, and then
Maybe 2018. It was a while ago.
And then
so.
I put a dinosaur head on the top.
It has Chris Pratt. You know that actor, Chris Pratt. He's also in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't ever seen him. Oh, no, I've seen him.
Yeah, I like him as an actor, but anyway, he trains 3 of the younger dinosaurs. Like he has a little clicker, like you train your dog, you know, and he teaches them how to stay. Anyway,
So he teaches dinosaurs.
yes, that's his job. What else? What else did you guys underline? Something different. Anybody else want to share one? Levi?
Another day one might hear the sand sing.
Yes. Yes, that's crazy. So maybe we can say something. How do you think we could put that?
Hear sand sing.
Hear sand sing. That's a good one. And music notes, you could do that. Or we need the word eerie probably in there too.
Yuri.
Eerie. Do you know what eerie means?
No, no.
It's the same as like scary. It's eerie. It's
Like
a weird
creepy.
sound. It's like ooh, creepy. Yeah.
So when my dog first came to our house, she was not even 1 year old.
Oh.
It was December last, and her birthday is in October, and she was all like, she was so scared.
What if we did this? Here's sand and then the music note and then eerie. Oh, good. That music note is like sing. That's singing. Delilah, were you gonna say something? Okay. We got 2 more facts we can put down. Keep writing, Camden. I know you just told me one, so anybody else, maybe Delilah, what else after that part, what can we put? That was interesting about her. Okay, well, we can come back to your comment earlier about the animals.
So,
What animals live in the Gobi, Delilah?
so, water.
Okay, what animals live in the Gobi?
oxes, rodents, donkeys, wolves, and snow leopards.
What's a donkey is small?
No, donkeys, comma, wolves, so not donkeyous wolves. So pick 3 animals to list here for number 5. You can pick whichever one, but you can only use 3 words, so we can use like oxen, rodents, and donkeys. I think I'll put that. Oxen,
Wait.
rodents.
It's called jerboas.
Oh yeah, so you could do that instead. Maybe I should put that too. Jerobella, how do you spell it?
Jer-
Boals? No. AS. Thank you. Oxen, jerboas, and I'm gonna put donkeys just because I love donkeys.
So cute.
They're so cute. Okay.
Oh, you could draw.
Or you could draw one.
What if a horse and a donkey lives there and then they get married and then they have a meal?
And then it talked about the wild Bactrian donkey. The wild Bactrian camel. Let's put that for number 6. Wild Bactrian and camel. There, we got it all now. Look at that. We did it.
This is usually the one that stresses me out.
Which one?
No. Whatever this is called, it stresses me out.
Why?
I don't like doing it.
Oh. Do you like the writing part though?
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, this is good then. You already got it done, so no more stress for you, Weston. You are now stress-free. All right, you guys know what you're gonna do. This week, you're gonna write 2 paragraphs. One, Lisa's not 3. 1 paragraph about the Sahara Desert. Hold on, before you pack up. 1 paragraph about the Gobi Desert. Let's look at the checklist. Before you put everything away, get out your checklist.
Say it out.
No, just listen. Oh, I know what I was gonna show you. Let me show you. Yes, we have a new dress up. The because clause, the because clause. When you use because, keep writing, Camden, because I want you to finish before you go. You're gonna explain why something is the way it is. Do you know where we could put that maybe in here? Or did you want to say something first, Rylan?
Like, because
Wait, shh.
You can hear the sand sing because the wind blows.
Yes, that's a good one, actually. Give me 5. You can hear the sand sing. Eerie, you could use that word eerie. Eerie notes because the wind blows across the sand or
because the
something like that.
wild Bactrian camel can drink salt water.
You can add that if you want to. That's good too. The wild Bactrian camel can survive because it can drink salt water. That's another good. Don't pack up yet. Hold on. You also have your topic clincher on your checklist. You're going to start using that. The topic clincher rule. And here's what it's going to look like. I know it's kind of small, but can you guys see this okay? Do you see where I have yellow words here? So in the first sentence, my first sentence says, the Sahara Desert is the largest and hottest desert in the world. I highlighted Sahara and desert. 2 to 3 key words, Sahara, desert. And then look at my last sentence also has Sahara,
Did you write that?
desert. Yes, I did. But listen, that's repeat. Remember we talked about repeat when you use the same? So that's a repeat. And that's how we can do the topic clincher. But in your last sentence, I want you to also use the words Sahara Desert. So down here, when you say, the wild Bactrian camel also lives in the Sahara Desert.
Because
And then you have, oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong one. That's the Gobi Desert. Here, camels that live in the Sahara Desert are used for transportation and can live a whole week without water.
Because they live.
Yeah, now you don't have to combine because in the same sentence. You can use that in a different spot, okay? So I want you to put a box or highlight, use a highlighter for your 2 to 3 key words. You got it? It's on your checklist. It's a new one. So we'll see how you guys do with that. You're gonna write one paragraph about the Sahara, one paragraph about the Gobi, so just 2 paragraphs this week. Yes,
Are we
Wesley.
making more Vanderworms?
Not yet. We will eventually, but not yet. All right, keep all this in your front pocket. You wanna say something, Howard? You're good? Okay. Try those topic clinchers. So like another one for your second paragraph could be Gobi Desert. That's 2 words, Gobi and desert. Use it in your first sentence and you use it in your last sentence. All right. Hi, Juliana. We're a little late. We're almost there, packing up. That's it for this week.